Hello, I'm Kristen with Light Healing and Bodywork. This yoga practice was inspired by Jesus' story of the vine and the branches in John chapter 15. So as we read and reflect on this scripture, I invite you to stretch and strengthen your body with me. We won't need any props today, so when you're ready, hop on your mat and we'll get started. Let's begin seated. Whether that's a cross-legged seat on the floor or in a chair, with our hands at our hearts in prayer. And as we think about our breath here, breathing in fully, starting by inflating the belly, and then the chest expands, and then maybe even the shoulders come up just a little bit. And then exhaling fully, tightening the tummy, emptying the ribs, the lungs, letting the shoulders relax down. Inhaling, filling, exhaling, gently squeezing. Verse 1 says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine grower. Let's reflect on Jesus' words as we continue to breathe. Using our abdominals and noticing our posture. And then we're going to make our way onto our backs. Legs out long. I'm going to do the baby roll next. So let's cross the right ankle over top of the left. Left arm goes overhead on the floor, and then right arm goes straight up towards the ceiling. As we breathe out, we're going to bring the chin to the chest and use this upper extremity of your hand to, almost as if you're going to pull yourself over onto the side. Inhale here at the top. And then exhale. We're going to let the body just fall back down, but control it with the abdominals. And then we're going to switch. Inhaling here and then exhaling, bringing the chin to the chest. Rolling on to the right side. Inhale and exhale. Return. We're going to continue moving in this manner. Please follow your breath. And then I'm going to read the next verse. He takes away every branch in me that does not bear fruit. And everyone that does, he prunes so that it bears more fruit. Once you're evened out, and return to your back, I invite you to bend up your knees, feet to the earth, close to your sit bones, elbows tight to your rib cage, and bent so that your fingertips can point up towards the ceiling. We're going going to do about a 50% of a contraction to press the back of the head straight back into the floor, and then tighten the tummy, scoop the belly button in and up, and lift the pelvis up off the ground. And then roll back down. Exhale, tilt the pelvis, lift up. Inhale back down. We're going to do this one more time, but this time we're going to hold it at the top. So exhaling, tilting the pelvis, lifting up and hold it. Press your head straight back. Verse 3. You are already pruned because of the word that I spoke to you. Keep your muscles engaged. If at any time you need a break, please go ahead and lower down and jump back in when you can. If you're hanging in there, good job. And lower down the pelvis. I'm going to relax the arms, cross the legs at the ankles, and it's up to you how you get up here. If you need to use your hands on your thighs for some support and kind of get a little momentum going, that's okay. If you would prefer to do more like a Pilates style roll-up kind of thing, you can reach your hands towards the far edge of your yoga mat and just kind of roll up and through, legs stay crossed close to the body. And then we're going to plant the hands down in front of the legs and push up. Uncross the legs, and we're in a forward fold. Let yourself hang here for just a moment. Keeping the abdominals engaged. And then we're going to open the arms out to the side, long spine here, and stand up. Hands come together, and then down in prayer position to heart center. I'm going to come to the top of my mat here, just a step forward, and build my mountain posture. For cues on how to build, please see my foundational videos on my YouTube channel. And if you've already got your checklist, let's reflect on verse 4. Remain in me as I remain in you. Just as a branch cannot bear fruit on its own unless it remains on the vine, so neither can you unless you remain in me. Bring your hands together at the heart. We're going to shift the weight to the right foot and take a nice long step back with your left foot. Try not to look where your foot's going. Trust that the ground is there. And then we're going to plant the left heel down at an angle so the foot turns out about 45 degrees. We're going to open the pelvis to the left side of the yoga mat. But keep that right knee tracking right over top of the right ankle. Adjust your stance if it doesn't feel right the way you are right now. We want right heel to be in line with the right arch. Then, torso's turned out. Let's bring our arms up into goalpost arms. Palms facing your head. And head retracted. We're going to lengthen the arms down. Keep the elbow creases pointing up as you turn just the palms down. And then turn your head to look over that right middle finger. Keep paying attention to the knee, the right knee, the left knee. Make sure that's not locked out. The pelvis. the rib cage, the torso, shoulders relaxed down your back, head is retracted and turned. Verse 5, I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever remains in me and I in him will bear much fruit, because without me you can do nothing. We're going to drop the left hand down. Continue looking at the right hand as you turn your palm up, and then reach that palm right up towards the ceiling. Keep your head facing that hand, and then tuck your chin slightly like you're about to kiss your shoulder. This is reverse warrior 2. Verse 6, anyone who does not remain in me will be thrown out like a branch and wither. People will gather them and throw them into a fire, and they will be burned. Let's level out. And then left hand and left foot are going to step up into mountain. Hands in prayer. Shift the weight to the left foot. Right foot's going to go back. Try not to look. Plant the heel. Arch of the right foot is in line with the heel of the left. Turn the pelvis so that the torso faces the left side of the yoga mat. Left knee over left ankle. Rib cage knit together at the bottom. Don't let it flare. And then we're going to do goalpost arms, palms facing. Straighten the elbows, turn the palms down. Head retracts, and then look over to your left middle finger. If you remain in me, this is verse 7. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask for whatever you want and it will be done for you. We're going to turn left palm up. Drop the right hand down. Bring the left palm up, hand to the air. Dip your chin down to look at your shoulder. By this, verse 8, by this is my Father glorified, that you bear much fruit and become my disciples. Length through the spine. Big breath. And then we're going to step the right foot and the right hand up. I'm going to turn and face you for tree posture. Standing on the right foot, the left foot can either come to the ankle, to the calf, or all the way up to the thigh, using your hand to help get you there. I'm going to keep my hands in prayer, but you can always grow your branches. For verse 9. As my Father loves me, so I also love you. Remain in my love. Lift your toes and then gently place them back down so you're not gripping through your foot. Feel free to use something to help steady yourself. I find if I gaze at one point on the floor, probably 5 feet in front of me, it helps. And keeping the abdominals slightly engaged, the rib cage knit together. And then we're going to release and repeat on the other side. Shifting the weight to the left. And then finding the right position for your foot in this moment. Hands in prayer or with branches as branches. Verse 10, Jesus says, "If you keep my commandments, you will remain in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and remain in his love." Lower down, arms first and then the leg. If this is available to you, let's cross the legs, bend the knees, and come down into sitting. If not, just get down however you can. We're going to cross right hand on top of left knee, left hand behind, tall spine first. And then we're going to rotate the spine to look over the left shoulder, starting your twist at the pelvis, starting from the bottom, and then keep working your way up. Finally, verse 11. "I have told you this, so that my joy may be in you." Final twist. Release back to center. Left hand to right knee, right hand behind, tall spine, lift up, elongate. And your joy may be complete. Release back to center. Hands together in prayer. Thank you for praying and practicing with me today. The light and spirit in me honors and appreciates the light and spirit in you. Let peace be with you.